already got us here. I hope y'all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you. May you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. So this message, I'm not going to use the card with the message. I'm really just going to channel some messages for those who are for those that it is meant to hear this message. I'm actually driving, but I'm not holding the phone or anything, so I really hope that you all can really hear this message. I'm just guided to do this message, and I really just hope that I'm able to, speak to whomever is needing to hear this message. But there may be someone who is really just going through an awakening in this time, and you are needing reassurance. You're needing reassurance to know that you're on the right path. And I'm getting for someone who this is meant to hear, you are on the right path. You are awakening. You're awakening to what is needed to be awakened within. And like I said, I really hope that you all can hear me, because I have the phone on what do you call those things? You are awakening to who you are meant to awaken to. You're awakening to your authentic self, into your divine self. There may be a lot of experiences that you're going through in this time, but these experiences are needed so that you can get to that core of just who you are. So if there are a lot of experiences that are happening in your life, if there are a lot of experiences that you're experiencing, if there's a lot of things that you're experiencing in this time, it is needed so that people, places, and things can be removed out your life, and so that you can become who you are meant to be, who you are truly meant to be in this lifetime. I'm getting for someone, you are a part of uplifting humanity. So as you awaken, others are awakening as well, whether you know this or not. You could know that there's others that are awakening, but there's also others around the world that are awakening because your soul, because you are awakening. And it's a very, very beautiful thing. Yes, like I said, there may be some experiences that you're experiencing. You could be having to sacrifice a lot. You may be going through a lot of loss in this time, and and I know that you may hear this all the time, or you may not haven't even heard it. This may be the first time you ever heard anything about awakening, because I'm really speaking to someone who really don't even know what you may be going through in this time. You may not even know what you're going through in this time, but it's definitely needed so that you can get to that next level. Your soul is awakening. Your soul is awakening. It's the old for some reason I'm getting when you think of a diamond, the pressure it takes to make a diamond. That's one of the examples that I can give right now. When it comes to even when it comes to crystals and everything, there's getting to the crystals and things like that. There's also a journey with it. And so in this time, this is what you're going through as well. You're awakening, and it's very much needed in this time. Your intuition may be guiding you in this time a lot. You may be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities in this time. For others, you may be going through an awakening. I'm also could be speaking to someone who this may not even just be your first awakening. You may just be going through another awakening, and there's a lot of signs and synchronicities and messages that you've been getting. That you've been guided to, and you may be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities. When it comes to people in your life as well, this is what that loss is because you're awakening, your soul is awakening, and you're activating so much. There's people that can't be with you. There's some people that you may be losing in this because that they can't be with you on this journey as you awaken. It's this sacred journey between you and divine. And it don't have to be forever. It's just needed so that you can get to the next level. It may be and it may not be. especially like if you know the other individual doesn't choose to evolve and awaken as well. You know, it just depends, you know. But this is also in this time, like, you could be trying to force something, you know, that isn't really just clicking. And what this could be causing is a lot of stagnation within your journey. And it could be causing like a lot of stagnant energy within your journey. And it may be causing you to be blocked and be stagnant. And so in this time, it may be feeling like super chaotic, but this is needed. It's like you're being guided to let go of it so that you can release yourself. I'm getting like, you know, there could be some, this is just me channeling now, like manipulation. Like something was so manipulated that you feel as though like you had to be there, or you have to be there, or something like that. That message is for someone. And it's like in this time like you're awakening, and you know, whatever there's something your intuition has been telling you, and there's something that your intuition has been telling you about, like a person, something that's been manipulated. There's something that has been manipulated, and it doesn't no longer serve you. But you may have felt guilty in this. There's something that happened where you may felt like you needed to be in this situation, that you needed to be there. And there's a need in this time to let go and trust in your intuition. I'm getting for someone like your intuition have already been trying to tell you about this, you know, but you know, and it just hurts so much in this time, or it feels so heavy in this time, or it feels so chaotic in this time, because you're actually now going through an awakening, and like it just it may be feeling like everything's being stripped, but I'm getting like everything that is being removed, everything that is that you are losing or have to sacrifice for, it's already been like a niggling feeling when it comes to this. But it's just like now that you're going through this awakening, everything is happening at once, and it's really, believe it or not, it's bettering you each and every moment of the day. Not even just each and every day, each and every moment of the day. I know you may not see it now, but you know, I wouldn't be here saying this if it wasn't true, because I felt that same way. I couldn't. I'm like, what is this that is going on? And not only was I like, what is this that is going on? I just like, I did not feel as though I would be coming out saying that I'm glad that I went through some of the things that I went through. I'm not gonna say some of the things. I'm glad that I went through an awakening, you know, because there was a lot of sacrifice, there was a lot of loss, there was a lot of hurt, pain, just things that had to be released, that had to be let go, truths about myself, truths about people, that at the beginning it took me a while to even grasp some of the things. You not saying like you're gonna, like, over time I started listening to my intuition when it came to like people, because at first I wasn't. At first I'm like, no, that's not that, or no one would do this, or not. Like I was really, you know, because it was like I knew it, and it was one of the things, and this may be something that you could be doing as well. One of the things that I would do is I talk to myself, and so one of the things that like myself do, like it's gonna tell me the truth. Like I could just start talking. Like I said, I talk to myself, and I don't know if anybody else is like this. I talk to myself, and so like I ask myself a question, then next thing I know, I just start talking, and it'll tell me everything that I need to know. But like and I'm like, no, you no. And the whole time I be right the whole time, or you know, my intuition had already told me, but it's just like I just wouldn't believe it, you know, because we don't see it physically, or you know, we think that it's not happening, or it's just a bunch of things. So this is something that you could be going through right now, but there's like so much truth that may have been exposed about a situation, or or that is just trying to be revealed to you. And in this time, you're just being guided to listen to your intuition, because I'm just saying this because I wish that I would have listened to mine, and I wouldn't have been in a situation so long. I wouldn't have been so stagnant and blocked if I would have just listened to my intuition the first time, when it came to certain things, when it came to people, when it came to places, when it came to things. Well, when it came to places and things, I knew to remove myself. But when it came to like people, especially certain people, like I didn't listen to my intuition, and I should have. But I'm gonna keep it real. I really didn't know what to do at that time. Like, there was some truths that I was getting about certain things, and this wasn't my first awakening, but this was my first time going through some of the things that I was going through. And it was like, I honestly didn't even know how to trust it and ask, what should I do? But over time, I did. And so in this time, this is what you're going to be gathering. You're going to be gathering you're like preparing, like you're going to be gathering your shield. You're going to be learning ways to shield yourself. You're going to be learning ways to heal yourself. You're going to be learning ways to get stronger in your intuition. You're going to be getting stronger in your wisdom. Like, it's just different things that are, happening. And I really hope this message making sense. Like, I'm really just going off like the top of my head and just speaking, but it's very much true with everything that I'm saying. And like I said, so that just to save you some time, some years, even some months, some weeks, whatever your intuition is telling you, allow yourself to act, even if you don't know. Ask, what is it? Even just asking divine, what is it that you're trying to tell me about this person, place, or thing? What is it that you're trying to tell me? And if whatever comes up, allow yourself to trust it. Allow yourself to trust that, because it will save you so many weeks. It will save you so many months, and it will save you so many years. And I know that I'm telling you that I can vouch for that. I can. There's so many times that there was just so many times that I was being guided to move forward, to move on, to move forward, and I didn't allow myself to do that. I didn't allow myself to do that because I just didn't, because of my emotions, because of what I felt, because of, and that's another thing that's going to be awakening as well, your emotions. You're going to be learning more and more just how to cope, more and more to how to fertilize them, more and more to how to listen to them and give them compassion, give them grace, give yourself. This is so much in this time that is being awakening. You're being awakened spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and it's needed, because that is what's needed for your growth. That those are like your foundations, that, and most of all, love, but that is part of your foundation. Or having those awaken and really see the truths and what and what they are, and what has been causing any of it to be blocked. There's a lot of things that you're going to be getting to the root of. So I'm speaking to someone who's going through awakening right now. This reminds me of Divine Activation and Healing, my digital deck. I actually have it on a website, but I have not had that website up in months. And I had to take that site down because, I had to take the site down because I was just noticing, there was some suspicion things that I had noticed about my site. At first, when I had my site up, I didn't have it locked. And I think there was some things that went on, in my journey, like within that, because like I would notice, I was guided to, like, and that's the thing, like I was wondering something, and so Divine had showed me something, but it was in the like simplest way. It was like my store was getting sales, but I wasn't getting the sales. And I know that may sound weird, but it's like there was something that was going on. There was something that was going on, and it's like I didn't want to say nothing about it because I didn't want to sound weird. But I was shown something from divine about something that was going on with my store. And so like I just let it go until I'm able to like get the solution of what I need so that I can move forward when it comes to like my online store. But at first, like I believe it had something to do, like when I first opened my store, I didn't have it locked. And so something could have just happened in between there or whatever, because there was a lot of things that I had to go through within my awakening as well, especially when I was going through the spiritual warfare. And I never even mentioned this on this channel, but I never even mentioned it. Well, I mentioned it like a little bit, but I know I went through a lot of hacking. Like a lot of people was hacking my accounts. Well, I don't know a lot of people. I know there was a lot of hacking. I don't know if it was a lot of people or one person. I don't know what, like, whatever it is, goofy. I'm gonna just say that goofy, and I'm gonna say level. That's a level. You on 10. You on 10 because that's goofy. Like I said, there's levels to goofy. That's a flat out 10. Like, what's the point of like hacking into someone's stuff? I just don't get that part. But yeah, it was a lot of it was a lot of just goofy stuff going on, like hacking into my email, hacking into my accounts. Like what else was going on? And I was guided, like, and I probably shouldn't say this. I probably shouldn't say it. No, I'm not gonna let you know how I'm not gonna let them know like how tapped in I am. No, but definitely my intuition guided me to like I said, my intuition always guide me to stuff. But anyway, my account got hacked. My email got hacked. My iCloud was getting hacked. Like my Apple ID was getting hacked on my phone. It was just different stuff. Like it was like, and I'm just like, and I've heard this story from other people before, but I was just like, nobody's doing this like goofy stuff until like I was like experiencing it. And I'm like, this. Like, is it the same person just doing this? Like, is it a group of people that know a whole bunch of people going through an awakening and just decides, let me do the same thing to the same, like, what in the, like, I'ma stop. Like, that's the only word that I use when it comes to people. Like, that's probably the only word I use. Like, anything else, like, because goofy, like, everybody has been a goofy. Like, everybody's been a goofy. So it's really light, but it's real. Like, but if you get called a goofy, like, it's like goofy has its energy behind it. Like, everybody know that they've been a goofy. Like, everybody does. And I'm gonna keep going. Everybody know that they've been a goofy before. And that just means just doing something silly. When you look it up, the definition of it is just doing something silly. And that may, and like I said, it's levels to it. It's very much levels to the silliness. Going back to what I said, so I'm not sure if who I'm speaking to, you could be experiencing this. I'm not sure if this happens every cycle, every phase, like, oh, these amount of people are awakening, so let's go to that. Like, I don't know the energy behind that. Like, I don't know how they go, but you could be going through that. You could have went through that, or going through that. Just continue to pray, continue to ask God, to help you move through this. And there is so much that is going to be revealed to you, but there's so much balance. Like, you may not see it now. There's so much balance that is going to be restored, inward and external. But it's a need for you to continue to persevere, to continue to grow, to continue to go, continue to move forward, and know that this is meaningful. You may not see anything, but I'm here to tell you that this is needed so that you can know how, so that you can see how, so that you can awaken to who you truly are, and know how extraordinary you are, how limitless you are, how powerful you are, how abundant you are. To know that you're not a goofy, you're a God, goddess. To know this. To know this. You may have went through some goofy things. You may be going through some goofy things. You may have done some silly things. But overall, you're going to realize that you're not a goofy, but you're a God, goddess. Okay? And so the beautiful thing about this is that is the journey, and to allow yourself to have compassion and grace and love, because that's what's one thing you're going to learn is that's what divine always had for you. always had unconditional love, grace, and compassion, and it's always been there. What you're going to be opening up more to is like, wow, this has always been here for me. Support, protection, all this is always been here for me. I've just been in fear. I've just been in illusions. I've just been through different, and even with the things, let's say you are going through where people hacking into your account, that's to cause fear. That's to cause illusions. That's to cause you to feel down. It's like, what type of, anyway, I don't want to get upset, but it's like, that has to happen. It's like a test almost. It's like that has to happen to see, are you going to continue to move forward? And so this message I just hope that this message just gets to whoever it is needed to get to. I'm really grateful that I was able to come here and speak on this message. I really hope that you can hear me, because like I said, I'm in the car. I'm not driving anymore. I decided to pull over. But I really hope that this message resonated. I really hope whomever was meant to get this far, you got this far. But there is a need. This awakening is important. This awakening is it's part of your evolution. This awakening is talked about, and it's spreaded in the spiritual realm. This is realm. I meant to say, this is important. This is powerful. It's potent. It's like initiation for you. It's like, it's part of your divine plan. It's a part of the divine plan. It's a part of who you are. You're just, a part of why you even came here. It's needed. And it's because also who you are, how divine you are. You're going to see just how creative you are. You're going to see the gifts, the abilities that you awaken when you continue to move forward. But there's some things that you have to let go. There's some tests that you have to pass. There's some signs that you have to pay attention to, some messages that you have to take heed in. There's some things that you have to speak to yourself, some love that you have to give yourself, some truth that you have to give yourself. Ooh, it's some truth. When I say some truth, it's some truth. This is a time for you to not point fingers at no one, but to really look at self and to allow yourself to grow, to allow yourself to